This is GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64, and what can I say about GoldenEye that hasn't already been said? It is one of the finest video games ever created, and is as much of a milestone in gaming as other major titles like Pac-Man, Super Mario Bros., or Doom. This game was released in 1997 and is a very technical, advanced game that holds up more than a decade after its release on the N64. GoldenEye has been imitated and copied so many times by now that it's easy to forget how groundbreaking this was when it came out. It does everything well. Great story, gameplay, music. Say one thing about GoldenEye, there's no shortage of bad guys to blow away with a variety of exciting weapons. This is probably the best movie-based video game since The Empire Strikes Back on Atari 2600. And that game had AT-ATs. I look at this game like it really is the Castle Wolfenstein or Doom of home consoles. Because back in '97, we had never seen anything like this, especially with the multiplayer mode in this game. The son of a bitch disappeared on me before I could machine gun him. Damn disappearing bodies. I get to shoot bad guys in this bathroom. In the single-player mode, GoldenEye is a huge game. It's enormous, it's complex, and the fact that it holds up more than a decade after its release is astounding, given the fact that it looks somewhat dated, yet still has terrific gameplay and is incredibly fun just to go through the entire game again. Someone put a scientist in front of my bullets. You're supposed to play the game like Bond and sneak around and use the silencer and tactics, but I like to play this game like a train wreck. It's more fun just to cause complete and utter mayhem, and the animations on the enemies that you blow away are just terrific. The gameplay in GoldenEye is terrific. It's smooth, it's fluid. At some points, if there's a lot of explosions going on or gunfire on screen, it can get a bit jerky. But the feeling that you get in this game that you're actually playing as James Bond, doing something interesting, going through numerous environments and levels all around the world, and unraveling a story that is actually engaging and keeps you entertained the whole way through the game is something that most first-person shooters today have abandoned in favor of online multiplayer. This game is from a different era before online multiplayer, so the emphasis was on the story and the missions. It's a lot like Time Splitters, and there's a reason for that. Or I should say Time Splitters is a lot like GoldenEye. What may not be apparent from screen because I'm just blowing everybody away for the review here, is that when you start a mission, it's not always clear exactly what you have to do. That you have to actually push a button or shoot something or talk to someone or figure something out. And then after you've done all that, then you can just go crazy and machine gun everyone. Or use the grenade launcher. Yeah. It's challenging, and it loosely follows the plot line from the GoldenEye film. Which really wasn't one of the more memorable Bond films, but for many people, GoldenEye will simply be remembered as the video game. I may have shot a few people I wasn't supposed to. Oh well, you can always go back and replay the mission. I imagine that most of the people watching Classic Game Room are very familiar with GoldenEye, but if you've never played it, you should. I think you'll enjoy it. The gameplay is very similar to Time Splitters, just in the way that it's smooth and the way it handles and feels, the fact that your character doesn't jump. I guess a couple people that worked on GoldenEye ended up then working on Time Splitters for Free Radical. And I've never felt that Time Splitters has gotten the attention that it deserved. Anyway, GoldenEye's cheap these days. Pick it up. Play through the storyline, then invite some friends over and play a 4-player deathmatch. And you can at least be thankful they based this game off GoldenEye and not Moonraker, because the only thing sillier than Muppets in space is James Bond in space. Like, G.I. Joe in space was more plausible when they were flying their F-14s in orbit. Like, how did those not burn up during re-entry? Do they have heat shields?